Imagine spending $100 million on a single car. It's an unfathomable amount of money, right? Now imagine that after handing over all that cash, you aren't legally allowed to drive it. Absurd, right? Before its tires touch the pavement, a police force must sweep pebbles off the road. Just for this car? Here's the catch. At this echelon of wealth, the car ceases to function like a vehicle. It becomes something else entirely. Welcome to our deep dive as we explore a fascinating MrBeast video titled One versus $100 Million Car. This lineup of vehicles is collectively worth over $250 million, a staggering number. We're not just gawking at these expensive toys. There's a deeper lesson to be learned. Let's unpack what drives the concepts of value in engineering, from a $1 bill up to a 9-figure museum piece. As the price tags increase, the definition of what a car is fundamentally transforms. It's no longer just about driving. It evolves through emotional statements, science, and history.
So, if we're going to understand how value gets so distorted, we really have to start at the absolute bottom. Yes, the infamous $1 car. According to the source, it is this rusted-out piece of junk that smells intensely like smoke inside. The video reveals that $1 price tag. It's just a technicality, right? Because you can't actually buy a working car for $1. It actually took $20,000 in mechanical repairs just to make the engine turn over and get the wheels to spin. So, that $20,000 is essentially the true entry point for mechanical survival in today's economy. Now, the video notes it has the space to fit all the kids, but the real selling point they highlight isn't the space. It's the autonomous capability, the self-driving features. For $100,000, you are paying the machine to take the cognitive burden of operation away from you. You're buying back your own time, your ease, and frankly, your mental bandwidth. This progression feels a lot like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but for cars. We start with basic survival at the $20,000 repair mark, moving up to comfort at the $100,000 Tesla. But at $200,000, the logical progression completely shatters with the Lamborghini. Why would someone pay double the price for a Lamborghini that has fewer comforts? At this stage, value detaches from utility. You are paying for emotion. The inefficiency of the Lamborghini is actually the point.
It's a type of luxury item where the demand actually increases as the price goes up, specifically because it's expensive. They signal to the world that you possess enough wealth that your primary vehicle doesn't need to be practical. If $200,000 buys you sensory manipulation and ego, what happens when we push into the $500,000 territory? The $300,000 vehicle that is built as the safest car in the world, practically a militarized tank. They set up an explosion next to this $300,000 tank, and it survives with just a tiny dent. More importantly, a stash of fastable chocolates remained completely unharmed. For $500,000, we see a boat car that drives straight off a ramp into the ocean.
Well, you aren't paying for luxury or ride comfort or acoustic refinement. You are paying for boundary-pushing novelty. A flying car or a boat car is an engineering marvel, but it is fundamentally a machine of compromise. It has to do two things at once. Because it has to be road legal, it is probably a rather clunky, heavy airplane. The value isn't in being the absolute best at any one thing. It's the audacity of crossing boundaries with a single steering wheel. We are moving from quirky elemental boundary pushers into the realm of hyper-advanced cutting-edge science, with prices soaring to the 1 million to 10 million range. This hydrogen prototype car runs entirely on hydrogen with a staggering range of over 1,690 kilometers on a single tank and hits 355. The engineering between $1 million to $10 million gets aggressively granular, with R&D costs skyrocketing. The video showcases a track full of $1 million cars, a pure Fast and Furious drifting experience. Things get experimental at the $2 million mark with a hydrogen prototype car that runs entirely on hydrogen. It boasts a range of over 1,069 kilometers on a single tank and hits 355 kilometers per hour, with the only exhaust being drinkable water. The car's high price tag covers failed lab experiments and bespoke manufacturing, not luxury touches. While showcasing engineering marvels, the video integrates tech sponsorship with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. The $2 million car highlights extreme safety features, crashing next to regular cars while protecting what's inside. For $500,000, they showcase a boat car that floats and drives on water. The wildest feature is a flying car at $600,000, legally taking off and flying up to 8,000 feet. Why is a flying car only $600,000? It feels like a bargain compared to luxury sports cars.
Why would someone pay double the price for a Lamborghini that holds fewer people? Fascinating how value detaches from utility. At $100,000, the car does the work. But at $200,000, you are paying for emotion. It's about showing off. The noise and heavy manual shifting makes you feel powerful. The inefficiency is the point. A Veblen good increases in demand as the price goes up. You signal wealth without practicality. When we reach $500,000, you ignore the rules of the road and physics with more extreme vehicles. The next tier features a $300,000 vehicle that's practically a militarized tank with extreme safety features. For $500,000, there's a boat car that drives in water, and for $600,000, a flying car. These vehicles are engineering marvels, but they're fundamentally machines of compromise. They excel in audacity. Now, moving into the $1 million range, we see cars built for pure performance and cutting-edge technology. At $2 million, the hydrogen car creates drinkable water as exhaust, but lacks basic safety features. You pay the prototype tax, funding R&D instead of luxury finishes. The video showcases this while weaving in a tech sponsorship for Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 5 and S23 Ultra. Modern value in products now integrates both tech and aesthetics, as seen in advertising. Mechanical superiority alone isn't enough. Integration with a digital ecosystem is key to today's consumer. The $10 million Koenigsegg Vader highlights the extremes of automotive engineering and its functionality. The Vader, valued for its aerospace chassis, pushes the limits of automotive engineering. A $2 million hydrogen car produces drinkable water, showcasing shifting value priorities. Diminishing returns in engineering mean costs skyrocket for tiny gains, much like Olympic athletes. Moving on to the $20 million McLaren F1, owned by Jay Leno, showcases investment potential. The McLaren's center seat design balances gravity and enhances performance, mimicking F1 cars. Shifting to the museum tier, cars like the $30 million Ferrari and $50 million Jaguar carry immense historical value. The first Ferrari ever made, valued at $100 million, is now more the historical artifact than a vehicle. Value is now linked to history rather than utility, similar to priceless art.
At $100 million, that Ferrari is no longer a vehicle. It is a moving artifact. When a collector buys a car like that, they are paying for the genesis of an entire global industry. You are evaluating the irreplaceable story it holds. This journey is a perfect mirror for human desire and economics. We start by paying $20,000 for basic mechanical survival and utility, and ultimately pay the highest premium for stories and history. If a $100 million car is so valuable that an entire police force protects it, at what point does the machine start owning you? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you on the next one.